So here is our last wine coming around. So this is Cahoots by Pena. I have found not a lot of people have heard of Pena, which I passed by on the shelf for years. You know, cool looking bottle, okay. So going there and seeing how small their operation was fascinating, but also understandable. You don't hear a lot about them because they don't make a whole lot. But everything they make, they put a lot of effort into. So 100% Cabernet from all 5 of their vineyards. That's what Cahoots is. They almost exclusively make Cabernets. They have one Chardonnay that they produce that we don't carry because they don't make enough of it. But I tried it while I was there. It's quite good. But generally, if you like a big, bold, rich cab, Pena will have that for you. So when you try it, look for those blackberry, raspberries, a darker, richer fruit. This has been open 2 hours now, 2 hours and 14 minutes, so it's had plenty of time to grow.
What is recommended for California cabs in terms of opening ahead of time?
Beautiful question. There's no good answer for that. Because unfortunately, all of them are so different from each other.
Depends on how desperate you are.
Is it? Kind of, yes, actually.
5 minutes to 2 hours.
It's like, it's been open a whole 5 minutes, let's go! You know, we end up talking about that quite a bit, you know,
So when you tried it at their vineyards,
they'd had it open about an hour and a half,
okay.
is what they had said. Some of them, they said that we had some of these open for an hour and a half. So I don't know how long it specifically was open. You know, and really, I don't like to judge it based on dollar value in general, but as an easy rule of thumb, if it costs 50 plus, 70 plus, give it more time. You start edging closer to an hour at that point, hour and a half, because those tend to be more dense wines. You know, obviously the $15 ones, you don't have to wait an hour on those. Just open and enjoy. Open that one while you wait for the other one. So this is Anna Monticelli. She was born in Poland. She left when she was 2 years old. She went to UC Davis to be a doctor. And while she was studying the biology and everything else, one of the things that they had within the biology realm was viticulture. You know, how does it affect everything else? And so she took one of their classes on a whim. Okay, this kind of fits within my degree. And she liked it so much, she stopped being a doctor and started focusing on making wine. So she's been with Pena for 17 harvests now, and that is how they market. They don't say, oh, it's been 17 years. I've been here 17 harvests, you know. She studied with Philip Melka. She was in Bordeaux. She did all these things. She got pregnant in her late 20s. She was still working the harvest while she was pregnant. It's time to grab the grapes. Okay, and start going, you know. Once it's time, it's time. And so she's been with them forever. They have, you know, their Howell Mountain, their Membre. They make a Chardonnay. They have a run, I think it was the Firehouse, I believe it was called, because most of the members of the Pena family are or were firefighters. So when they were dealing with the 2020 fires, the Pena family, company, group were the ones that kept showing up at everyone else's vineyard to try and help save it. Those guys were everywhere and doing the work to try and salvage the entire valley. So they herded us all into this tiny little room, very packed. This is Larry's daughter. She's now the head of the company, which is very cool. Really, every one of the ones in charge, in real charge, is ladies and ladies in the family. Which is kind of cool itself, too. So, very tight. And we had our guy Larry telling us tales of where they've been, what they've worked on, talking about the family and all their efforts. Anna's back there. She's talking about how great these wines are and how much effort she puts in and how much she loves working for this family. And one of the things that came up was, this is Larry Pena, and on the back wall, they had a framed picture, among other family pictures. One of the larger ones was that. That's Larry's great-grandfather, who you might recall from the Walking Fool. So the Pena family is the Caymus family. They're just a different branch of it. Chuck Wagner, the head of Caymus, is his godson. Branch off just a little bit by marriage, but they all go and have dinner together and talk about wine and make wines. And so it's all connected. Cheers to all of you guys. Because we all have our different soils and our different styles, but we all come from the same place, and we all get to enjoy a lot of the things that come from there together along the way.
So I have to say,
Yes.
this is the best class that I've been to.
Thank you.
And we should support you going out there because you enrich our experience.
Thank you. Yeah, so when you guys, every single one of you, do the review tonight,
Yeah.
be sure to mention, hey, Sean was incredible. Send him on more great things.
That's right.
And I'll come back and share it all with you guys.
Sean was great.
Yeah, he could know more. Go ahead and send him. Yes. Yep. Yep. Got that going.